Hello everyone and welcome to the Trinity League Season 2, second day of quarterfinals. Starting out today we're going to have Singularity versus Majestic, followed by North Kings versus Bespredel Gaming. Let's get right into it. We already have the first two teams. Singularity currently on hardpoint, not search and destroy, my bad. Currently on the hardpoint map alongside Majestic. And Majestic already taking a pretty early lead. And doing quite a strong job, actually, defending the early point. First time I've seen Garden Point defended this well. Complete shutout by Majestic, actually. This is very impressive. Singularity was the team I was looking at going, yeah, this is a stronger team here. Or at least the team I'm more familiar with. But Majestic, my goodness, they have really just shown up. Round 1.1 takes 30 seconds before Singularity is able to score at all. Finally on the board, though. It's getting into the first rotation. Heading a little bit ahead of themselves. The next rotation is, of course, going to be in the house, which is already being taken. We have Majestic in the house. They are, literally, that is exactly what's going on. Actually, in the warehouse. Majestic in the warehouse. Slayer trying to come up, try to deal with them, and will be able to get through the window, but will not be able to take anything. Majestic was absolutely in a bit of a rush earlier today. Wanted to get this over with, and indeed, they are absolutely doing that. This is an amazing, dominating performance. The rest of the team, of course, going around the map, making sure that Majestic has to do as little work as possible, and they are doing an amazing job of that. Xanax protecting the back alley. Getting taken out by Slayer, but the rest of the team, Godless covering for Xanax. Actually, Slayer taking them out too. This may be a reversal of fortune. We have Hetty already in the following point. And Legend coming in to try to deal with them, but Grenade already in position to stop them. Legend does see that coming, but Majestic takes the point. Legend able to hold on to it, but Slayer saves the day. Grenade comes in, does not manage to do anything. Xanax looking to get a piece of the action, but the defense is far too strong. Slayer, I gotta say, I'm very impressed by the performance right now. They are holding onto the point beautifully. Legend, however, does take the point. Slayer takes them out, but Godless finishes them off. Regardless, that is still a considerable advantage that has been lost. I mean, 50 points, yes, but point is in control of Singularity. Majestic, they are beginning to lose their advantage. We're already seeing Ice Block rotate towards the factory through the back alley. Bit of a slower rotation, but it is a safe rotation. Legend defending along with Xanax. On the eastern side, we have more attempts to push in, but Xanax stopping Hetty before anything can come through. Slayer coming along from the garden. Looking to find something, but it is not going to happen. The defense really overall from Majestic has been pretty flawless. I mean, 50 points to 120 at this level of play, that is basically a shutout. And more nice defense there. Godless holding the anchor. Does finally give up the point, but again, it's only a few points here and there. Like a few seconds on the point here and there is not going to win it for Singularity. They have to be able to get a point for a solid minute. And the rotation simply was not there. We are seeing Mania Hetty doing a bit of damage on the point, but ultimately the defense is too strong. Slayer coming from the top from Granny's house, and it is, again, not going to be enough. Ice Block trying as well, doing their best, finding nothing. Hetty, however, able to come in right as the point has been taken by Miney. This is, again, a decent chance coming here for Singularity. But the Garden Point I've always found to be the hardest one to hold, and this is no exception. Sanity able to take it back at the cost of their life. Maizai as well, but Xanax actually holding the point. Sorry, Legend actually holding the point. Xanax gone around the back just to help defend. And the 60-point lead is maintained. Majestic remaining dominant in this match. Rotation this time a fair bit stronger by Singularity. Hetty already in the top, but not ready for Maizai to come in. Orgic, however, was taking that point and holding on to it, defending the top side. Xanax, Godless, coming to the bottom. Can they deal with Orgic? No, they cannot. Orgic doing a fine job defending, holding that point, and making the advantage as small as they can, but there it is. Maizai comes in, takes the point, and loses their life, rather foolishly jumping out the window. Not entirely sure what the motivation was there. The rest of their team is who they need to have defend. Hetty and Slayer were taking advantage of that slight lapse in judgment. The requirement for Godless to come back into the window does mean they are... Well, it does mean that Singularity is going to be able to hold that point and get into only a small deficit, actually. Another point held for half the time is going to be enough. And we already see, though, there is the rotation. Legend already in position. Slayer trying to defend, but not able to deal with Legend's flanking. Orgic, however, able to shoot through the window. Good use of the Cordite there, and that will open things up. There's only one left, but that one is not going to be enough. Sanity coming around the back, able to stop them. Coming for defense. Slayer over going around the window. Nice play around the wall bangs, but it's not enough. Sanity sees it through. He's able to hold that point for a little bit longer. 175 to 117. This remains a very challenging match for Singularity. Though they are still holding. It's not over yet. But 2 more points like this, and it will be. Speaking of, we already see the rotation coming in through to Factory. Orgic hanging out outside of it, but Maizai is inside. Mighty and Orgic, I'm not sure why they didn't go in for the flank together. That was a very strange play. I assume they were communicating, but there wasn't the flank. The flank was there, the position was there, but the timing was not. And also, Miney, not sure what they were doing in the previous hardpoint. Orgic, however, coming around the side and getting stopped. Xanax not letting that go through. Hetty looking to find some position. Not able to deal with Sanity. Ice Block. Ice Block, are you going to be the way through? No. Godless shuts that down. And near flawless defense coming out here. Again, from Majestic. I kind of wish that we'd see Singularity come in a bit more of an organized fashion. I've seen one-at-a-time attempts to come in, and yeah, Slayer, actually both of them have fairly high kill count, but it's not good enough if you're not able to stay alive in order to hold the point. And that's been the key difference, is that Majestic has been able to stay alive and hold the point. Orgic finally getting into the garden point, but this needs to be held perfectly, and that is not happening. Xanax jumping right in there. Able to get nailed at by grenade, though. But again, their team is in the back. Their team is in reserve. That has been a clear difference between the two teams, is that Majestic has always made sure to have players backing up whoever's assaulting the point. So even if a couple of them die, ultimately they win the fight. The last person there is the one who's on the point, and that is what is giving them this game, which 9 seconds remain. Potentially, depending on exactly how this played out, if Singularity starts coming together, turns momentum around, they might be able to pull this back, but they are 100 points behind. And I've seen bigger comebacks, but I'm not seeing this. Orgic, not even able to get in, just barely going into contest, able to take out Sanity. That still, though, is the contested, and even a few seconds, 3 seconds of hardpoint control by Majestic will win the game. This has been contested quite well, however. Slayer is making sure not let anything go through. Ice Block as well. Sanity, however, takes them down, and there it is! Game 1 going in favor of Majestic. A hard-fought end game, but Majestic simply did not let anything go. which is, well, what they wanted. They wanted a quick win. They got a quick win. First map has been taken by Majestic. Very strong performance coming in here, and we will be going on to Search and Destroy following this, which could be the last game we see Singularity play in this tournament. This is, after that first hardpoint showing, that's, I don't know. I mean, hardpoint is not the same game as Search and Destroy. It is a respawn mode. Search and Destroy, of course, not a respawn mode. That does make some difference. We do see teams do far better in one than the other, but Singularity, I believe, is a bit stronger in the respawn mode. So I don't know what their plans are for Search and Destroy. We will find out very shortly. And we'll be on firing range as well, which is, as I've mentioned before, a very honest map. I mean, it kind of comes down to the sniper, but the openness of the angles on firing range means there's a lot that a good team can do to simply lock it down, and you can't easily sneak. I mean, we do see it occasionally when the team numbers are low. We will see some clever rotations from B to A, usually. But it'll come down to how well the picks go off. Sanity going on the sniper. Not sure who is doing sniper on Singularity side here.
Defend the objective. The enemy has the bomb.
Regardless, Legend carrying the bomb, and we are seeing a bit of a slower play. Good smokes, allowing the trailer to be opened. There's the push through the trailer. And nice check. Xanax just making sure they see what's going on before Legend goes forward. No picks on either side, though. Slayer goes for the snipe, does not get it. There's the infamous head glitch. Does nail Legend's foot, but the bomb gets planted regardless as Legend gets picked up. Now it's a matter of defense. Maizai goes down. Singularity retaking that point very effectively. There's the defuse coming from Orgic. 30 seconds remain. Smoke grenade to stop any easy kills. And there's the defusal. Singularity taking the first round very strongly. Looks like the chat, however, is looking for Majestic to win this, take this home. They are on the attack, and that was not what I would expect off the first round attack. Normally, you do see a good couple picks and then kill, but Singularity just letting the bomb plant and then going in afterwards to stop it was surprisingly the right move here. I don't normally see that work, but actually, no, I do normally see that work. If you don't get the pick early on, it can be difficult to hold. And now Legend and Godless, the only ones left. Legend's hanging around point B. They basically have to win a 1v4 in order to hold this. Singularity doing an amazing job maintaining map control here, and that is what they need to do. Of course, they need this. If they do not win this, they are out of the tournament. Sorry, I probably shouldn't be reading chat while doing this, but like, I find it's just the chat coming in kind of entertaining, but I don't think they're smoking right now. Oh, I see. No, the chat suggesting it looks like the entire team, save for Orgic, is basically just kind of not. Oh no, entire team but Orgic is killing. I think it's more of the same. The Majestic is trolling.
They have the bomb.
Well, we'll see how this goes. Sanity on the pick, or Sanity getting the pick off first, but gets taken out. Maizai being taken out as well. And Singularity, I was totally backwards. They are very strong at the Search and Destroy there. I think we have a harder time in Hardpoint and possibly Domination, which will be next. If Singularity wins this, they do have to win a Domination match. And we already saw how map control game types work for them compared to Majestic. Sanity going for the pick. Does get a body shot on Slayer, but that's about it. Slayer, however, gets picked off. Alongside Ice Block, this could be it. This looks like it will be the first attack round victory for Majestic. Legend coming up against Orgic. Orgic is actually doing a really good job getting rid of their opponents, but the bomb plant will be happening on point A. Orgic completely out of position to stop it.
The bomb has been planted.
Oh, yeah, fair point. Anissa in chat pointing out that this is a minor tournament without a prize pool, so the players might not be playing the most passionately, which I guess is fair.
Time's almost up.
Oh, I see what the okay, so the chat's basically saying that everyone's playing on their phones rather than their tablets. So I was wondering, like, what do you mean playing on their phones? Why is playing on their phones a big deal? Because tablets are the alternative that make it a bit easier to actually play the game fully.
Lost that round, but it's not over yet. Ready up.
Although I thought this was phone only, or at least there's no controllers allowed, I believe.
They have the bomb.
Something like that. At any rate, I don't know if there's any... I mean, however the players are playing, doesn't really matter so long as they are playing, and Singularity is, fortunately, having a hard time getting this defense going. Orgic being taken out immediately. Miney trying to hold the line, but looking to be flanked by Maizai. There's a flank coming in here. Hedy and Miney both going down. Hedy to Xanax, but Maizai, the one controlling the point, able to get the plant going. Slayer now the only one left on the team. 1v2 with the sniper, so it's not an impossible situation. We could still see the kills and defuse, though we aren't seeing a very aggressive style of play coming out here from Majestic. Sandy holding the line, just making sure to see if a Slayer comes in. Slayer will, of course, be forced to approach. Sooner or later, Slayer has to come in here because they have to defuse the bomb. Sniper! But it's not going to be enough if they don't get the kills. They've been spotted, they're getting flanked, and Maizai and Sanity tag teaming Slayer to secure a second round in favor of Majestic. Still behind in the game, however, but they have potential to go 6-3 before going on to defense.
Destroy the objective. They have the bomb.
And with that, Majestic once again... Actually, that was a really nice grenade shot there. Running through the rest of the team afterwards through the smoke, able to take everyone but Hedy out. Hedy now the only one left on the team, getting 2 strong kills before Legend shuts them down. And that ties up the game. From here, it looks like Majestic has decided to wake up and actually play, because the first few rounds weren't going their way at all. Getting defended hard. I mean, hat trick on defense is a rare thing to see. But we aren't going to see that anymore from the looks of it. Majestic takes out Slayer. That's the pick they need. Legend slowly behind the wood, looking for an opening to point A. Orgic, however, being taken out. Godliz gets refragged, but 4v3 remains a strong position to be in for Majestic. Legend finding that point. Sees no one defending it, goes for it. The rest of their opposing team is on point B. Rotation onto point A has begun. Legend barely will have the time to plant. The rotation on point A is successful. Comes in time. They, however, do not see the actual plant. So it will be a 4-4v3 in favor of Majestic to defend this point. Majestic. Xanax in the trailer. See Miney's peeking through the window. Xanax has taken out. Legend as well. It's 3v2. Sanity and Maizai shooting the wall of the trailer, but they are not finding anything. Singularity perfectly timing their approach. Sanity's down. Maizai's the only one who remains, and they are getting a nice kill there. Maizai versus Miney. The game comes down to this, and Maizai takes it, providing Majestic an advantage. Very close game. Ultimately works out for them.
Destroy the objective.
From here, Majestic, I mean, they're on the attack. They have potential for 2 more rounds to take them pretty easily. Just need to get that 1 pick. Orgig taking a bit of damage. Looks like off of a snipe. No real consequence from that. Seeing Maizai and Legend looking to flank on point B. But the defense coming down the hill from Singularity. It's doing its job. Godless and Sanity both down. It's 5v3. Hetty finds Xanax, takes them out. Maizai goes for the flank, gets a kill, but not able to save their own life. Legend 1v3, and Ice Block puts a stop to that, tying the game back up. And right in the last round of this attack defense phase, you have a tie game. Either team can get the 5 points, but now it is just even. Singularity looking again to defend. They take the defense. I mean, they're going into attack with 5 points. If they don't, still 4 points is not a bad point to be on for the attack. Sanity gets picked off immediately by Ice Block.
Enemy in sight.
Godless goes down as well. Ice Block, very nice use of the range in the AR there. They're looking for something. They're not finding what they need. The plant is happening though. Legend, despite being down 3, does go for the plant. And that's forcing the hand of Singularity. The question is, can they defend? And the answer, much like the first round, appears to be no. Maizai, the only one left in this team in a 1v3. They have to clutch this out, or they will be at a disadvantage going into their own defense phase. Maizai getting no picks whatsoever. No, never mind. There's 1 pick. But Miney and Hetty are able to shut that down. And the defuse, being successful, gives the advantage to Singularity going into the attack phase for them. This looks like a strong candidate for a win for Singularity. We might be going on to game 3. And if we do, I still feel like Majestic has the advantage. They are clearly very strong in respawn modes. But of course they wanted to win quick. This is not what they wanted. Disadvantage in the attack phase, but no picks coming out here. Singularity going for the plant just off smoke grenades. There's a good chance we're going to see defense coming through. Maizai in the trailer, Sanity coming around the side. Maizai and Xanax just waiting for people to come through the trailer. But Legend and Godless both go down. Or getting refragged. Ice Block also down 3v3. Sanity missing, unfortunately for them. Over, nails the next shot, takes out Slayer. Loses the team in the process. Hetty now the only one left on the attacking side. Them versus Sanity. They just need to survive for 6 seconds. Not even that long. It is just a matter of defuse, and that doesn't even happen. 6-4 in favor of Singularity. Barely clutching it out. But it was still a good play. I mean, they defended just fine. They had the bomb plant, so the advantage was in their hands. And now we're seeing a B rush. Pretty typical second round strategy. Actually, no, not a B-rush. Ice Block holding back a little bit. In fact, everyone playing around wood. Hetty just went over to B to see if there's anyone coming up there from defense, but no, they're playing it safe. After a very strong push in your first round.
Sniper!
And there seems to be some confusion on the side of Majestic. They're not sure where the attack is going to happen. They know it has to happen somewhere. Everyone in Singularity just waiting for a mistake from Majestic to open up the line somewhere. Xanax looks to be putting themselves in a vulnerable position. But I see everyone just trying to peek out. Where can they find that line? Where can they find that one player, that one head out of position? But not finding it, going to the bathroom instead on a point A. Throwing a bit of defense down there. Finding the trophy systems. They know there's some setup. Sanity, however, takes out Ice Block right before the plant can happen. Another plant does happen. There is Hetty setting things up. Xanax got taken out in the process as well. So 4v4, needing to defend. Smoke Grenade coming out there to protect from Sanity, while Hetty goes for the retreat. Slayer overtakes out Legend, but goes down themselves, or gets taken out by Legend, but gets a kill of their own. Legend and Sanity versus Orgic and Miney. Sanity goes down. Legend taking out Miney. Orgic and Legend, the only two left. Orgic just needs to survive. Defusal attempt is made. Orgic goes down. That is it. The defuse can happen. It's a close run thing, but it'll be down to the last second. There it is. 2 seconds remain, but Majestic stays in the match. From here, we have Majestic turn the momentum around in their defense phase, rather. Ice Block, not just Ice Block, the entire team of Singularity moving over to point B. There's that hard rush I expected the previous round. Now it's coming, and it is having a fair bit of trouble. Legend doing a fine job defending. Getting rid of Hetty and Miney. They go down themselves, but still, it's 3v2. Sorry, 4v1. My bad. Called that wrong. Works out, though. The defense is perfect. Legend the only one going down, and the remaining team ties up the round. Majestic, of course, they are up 1 map, so if they win the next 4 rounds, they do move on to the semifinals. They don't have to worry about anything. But Singularity, they are still on the attack. It is still them setting the pace. So far, the pace they want to set is a slow and deliberate one. Again, much like their second attack round, they're looking for anything. Anyone comes up, any points that are open. What do we have? A pick! Xanax gets taken out by Slayer. There's the opening. And we're seeing Hetty go for it. Point A, again, the one being attacked. Sanity has their eyes on point A, going into the command post. Looking to find anyone. Does see a couple players, but Slayer was there, and Sanity, not wanting to get counter-sniped, wisely moved back. Now the defense is going. It's 4v5. Singularity holding that point. Holding the trailer. Maizai comes through, takes a bit of damage. Does know about the trailer. Trying to find any positioning through the window. Ice Block. Good use of cover. Opening things up. Orgic, however, goes down to Godless, but Godless, the only hope of Majestic in this round, and that looks to be a vain hope.
Nice work. Get ready for the next round.
That looks to be a vain hope as Majestic, once again, falls behind in this match.
Destroy the objective. They have the bomb.
Slayer is going, again, very quickly forward into point A. Seeing a very strong rush into point A. Hetty going for the plant. Orgic in the trailer. Holding defense. Slayer keeping an eye on their entrance route, actually, surprisingly enough. Sanity coming around the side. Surprisingly not in the command center. They should be able to find nothing. Singularity being clever with the crouching, or the going prone. Miney, however, does go down. Ice Block taking out Xanax. Legend looking for a refrag and does not find it thanks to the car. Godless and Sanity coming through, getting rid of Hetty. Defuse is likely. Ice Block going for it. Defuse attempt has been shut down. Legend in position to go for the defuse, but it is too late. The bomb goes off, and Singularity still scores the point. And that is why early plants can be very powerful. Force your opponents to move, force the defense to move, and if they're not fast enough in their defense, well, the bomb goes off. You can't defuse it in time. Again, we see a strong push over to point A. The defense is coming in as well. Singularity, however, being far too effective at stopping it, or at least at the beginning stopping it. The plant remains, but now it's 5v3 on the plant defense. Legend looking to find point in through smoke, and they do. Heady, the only one left, not able to defend. Majestic, once again, able to defuse the bomb. Put the match a little bit closer to them, but it's not quite there. From here, Majestic is going to be just holding on as best they can. Again, though, we have that strong A... Actually, wait, no. Strong B push through the center. That's a bizarre play, but it's not really... Actually... It's not really working out as badly as I thought it would. I mean, I've never seen someone try to go through the center like that, but there you go. Ice Block is trying to find any angle to get in here. Where are we seeing it? It is... Well, Sanity trying to find some point through, and they are not finding much, but they are finding enough coverage, giving Legend the opportunity for the kill. Miney still able to hold, and no plant was even successful. Just a long-form deathmatch.
Defend the objective. We have the bomb.
Back to Singularity on the A push. Slower push. Heady again. They're going for this. They go for this every second round or so. It's that very careful play, trying to find any picks they can, which is wise. I mean, you know, they have to win 2 rounds, but if they do lose a round, they're on the defense. Granted, we have seen so far Singularity is much stronger on the defense than on the offense. Their offense has been strong. Their defense was flawless for the first 3 rounds. There's the smoke. We're seeing the push through the trailer. Heady being somewhat careful about it. They don't want to leave themselves open. Sanity looking for a pick. They do get Ice Block, but the plant has occurred regardless. The defense will not hold, though. Legend and Sanity, or may hold, actually. Legend and Sanity coming in here. This flank coming in by Sanity, and a good snipe in the back. Legend and Sanity able to defuse, and that is now match point, tournament point. Well, not tournament point, I should say. That's finals. Match point for Majestic. 1 more round, and they take it. They move on to the semifinals, but if they lose the next 2, well, that's another entire map they have to play, and they wanted this over quick. So if they can hold this, they get their wish. And there's the hard push onto B. Majestic already seeing it coming, goes for it. Legend getting picked. The rest of the team very strong on defense, not even trying to flank the point, just making sure the point itself isn't taken. And this is proving to be a difficult strategy to hold. Sanity, the only remaining member of the team, not having an easy time of it. Does get a good snipe, but Slayer off the slide kill. Evening it out, 9-9. There's the second side switch. We don't see that very often, but here it is. Attacking side, final round. And it is all up to Majestic on the attack. Maizai on the bomb, going into the wood. Looks to be playing it safe once again. Sanity trying to find a pick there. Does spot some of their opponents going near the command center. Gonna be tricky. But they might be able to find it. Orgic taking defensive position by the trailer. Barely being spotted. Sanity through the bathrooms, finding no one through there. Or Slayer. Actually, Slayer not in the command post. Slayer by point B. Hetty looking to cover the trailer. There are angles around point B that haven't really been taken.
Time's almost up.
There's only so much that can be done. Sanity moving in. There's a grenade predictively. A little bit of bad timing. We do see a very patient style of play coming from Majestic, despite their time pressure. And there it is, Maizai with the plant, but double grenade takes them out. Maizai and Legend both go down. Full firefight coming in here. A plant comes in regardless. Sanity going for it desperately. Only 5 seconds remained on that. There's the plant. Counter shot for the grenade, and Sanity comes in to defend. And the defuse cannot be stopped. Xanax going down. Map goes to Singularity, and we are going to Game 3. So Game 3 will be a domination game, and will be it'll be interesting because it is, again, a respawn mode, and we did see before, Majestic was doing an extremely good job for respawn points. Or respawn maps, respawn modes. Hardpoint was a dominating victory from them, but then Search and Destroy, that was very close. That could have gone either way. I think chat is kind of suspecting that there's something of, I don't know, like an attempt to make this more intense. I don't know. 9-9 though. Happens sometimes. I mean, the teams are close. I'm not surprised. I was actually really surprised by how Hardpoint was as one-sided as it was. Did not expect that. Now we have domination on raid. Which, again, I expect to be somewhat more in favor of Majestic. Again, they wanted to win quick, but it's been 47 minutes. They haven't really had that chance. Don't think we're going to be seeing any swaps. We didn't see swaps going into Search and Destroy. I don't expect we're going to see swaps coming out of Search and Destroy. Just waiting on Legend Insanity, and once that is done, we are in. Whoa, round score 200. Okay, that makes sense. The full score is 200. The round score is 100. Sanity. What are they waiting for? Oh yeah, it's a fair point, because the trophy system normally we get that last round. Yeah, people in chat pointing out the trophy system. Because normally you would place the trophy system as you're planting, but we didn't see that, which is why we had a double kill off the grenade that completely opened the game up. Maizai and Legend, they just about had that plant, and then both got killed, and it totally turned it around. So that's a thing that happened, but now Majestic, well, they're going in for Hardpoint. And again, I do expect they're going to have the advantage here. They really showed a strong performance, dominating performance on Hardpoint. Domination running from a similar dynamic. Although admittedly, the points themselves do not move, so rotations don't matter quite the same way. B, however, very quickly going over to Majestic.
Enemy taking B.
Majestic is able to get it. They do manage to grab it. Majestic taking the advantage very early in this round. Now it's just a matter of stopping Singularity from taking either of their points. I wonder if Majestic's going to go for it. They're going to try to do the triple capture because I mean, they were really impatient about this. They wanted to get this game going as quickly, or getting through as quickly as possible. And now, well, now of course they are in the lead. Well, sorry, they're tied up at game 3, in the lead in this particular match. But they are still probably wanting to get going. Like, get this over with. And I would expect the triple cap. Godless, they're on the defense, but I'm getting the impression they're hankering to go for that C point.
Losing Alpha.
A, however, getting taken. Heady coming in here, and there's the CA swap. Not surprising. Sanity goes for it, does cap it. Maintaining an advantage for Majestic as the point lead grows. B point. Nice trying the smoke grenades, but there's only so much room you can have on B point to not get shot. Miney getting taken down, trying to take that B point. It looks like the B point will hold basically for the rest of the round. There isn't a concerted effort to take it out. There seems to be much more of a concerted effort to try to get that A point, C point. But again, the C point, I mean, with the, looks like the respawn swap coming in here. And indeed, respawns have been swapped. Maizai into the courtyard. Ice block looking to hold from the side as well. Slayer going around the back, though. Trying to find the C point. They do get a bit of a push there. There it is, taking out Godless. And C is now in control of Singularity. Orgic trying to stop A from being swapped. And again, another AC swap coming in. Control remains in the hands of Majestic. Singularity not able to hold that B point or take that B point in the first place. Majestic absolutely dominating. The kill counts alone make it clear. Like, everyone getting about 6 kills compared to their opponents getting 2 or 3. Majestic is stopping Singularity from basically doing anything in this round. There's been a couple swaps for A and C. That's really not enough. I mean, in all cases, Majestic has had 2 points under their control, and now we're going to see the score something like 55 to 100. That is gonna be it. So we have round 1, or the first side before the side switch, for the round switch, whatever, going in favor of Majestic, 100 to 55.
Lost that round, but it's not over yet. Ready up. Pick it up, team.
So, another round, another chance for Singularity to take point. If they can take and hold the B point, there is a chance of getting back in this round. It's proved difficult so far, and like I said, that second point is absolutely necessary. Slayer going for it. Getting taken out, though. Sanity takes a bit of a hit in the process. But control of the center actually does eventually go in favor of Singularity. They are able to grab the B point. They have a fighting chance in this round. It's close. They pretty much have to hold the B point for just about the rest of the game, really. They can't lose a point. But that is an advantage to have. Like, coming in right at the start, you grab that B point. You have the 2 points in. Now it's just a matter of holding on to it, making sure that your opponents can't stand in that point for more than a few seconds. But of course, the A point, the AC swap is likely to happen. We saw it plenty of times before the side switch, and now it's just a matter of when it's going to happen. But no, B is far more important. We're seeing actually quite a lot of confidence here that B can be taken. Heady, the SMG in the house. They are looking to find any approach they can. That'll work, but it's not going to be there. Legend on the flank, taking them out, opening things up, and the B point
Got shot.
actually may not be an issue. C point's being protected, just to be sure. Xanax on the spawn check. But Miney remains in defense of point B. So the game, as a result, evens out. Xanax is coming in here looking to find any purchase. Miney being a bit tricky while on the Slayer, and the two of them able to take out Xanax before any damage can be done.
Losing Alpha.
I got shot.
No AC swap either.
Losing A.
I'm hurt. I'm dead.
This Legend gets taken out. A nice defense coming from Singularity here.
Bravo.
Xanax looking to take point B, drops the trophy system to stop any grenades from coming in. Hetty gets taken out. That is where the point gets taken. Singularity held on to it for a good long time. But although they did even out the match, got 60 points off of it, it's still not a great position to be in now. Singularity remains behind. They are in a position where they can pretty quickly grab that point, get back in the game. It's nowhere near over yet. And Singularity holding that. Eddie, along with the rest of the team, actually very strong push onto B. Singularity retaking the B point. A point being threatened, but not captured.
Losing A.
Sanity on it. They are, oh, defending perfectly well. Godless as well gets the defense. There's A gone. Are we seeing the respawn swap? Are we seeing the science switch here? Ice block defending point B desperately. No, Hetty going for it. Looks like off the respawn. Actually, where is the respawn? Respawn's by A. Respawn has not been swapped yet, so daring move coming in here. Majestic. How long they can hold this is maybe irrelevant now. I mean, they have to...
Losing Alpha.
This point has to be taken now. Like, Hetty has to hurry because there's only so much time, and now it's not even going to happen. Even with the double capture, this game is going to come down to the wire, if that. Mathematically speaking, there's no way Singularity can win without a triple cap. It's super close, but Singularity has to get a triple cap if they want to have any chance, and this is the other way around. A triple cap is going in favor of Majestic. Singularity does manage to take back point A, but it is too late for them. They need the triple cap. Slayer able to open up point B. Not enough, however. There's a grenade onto the point. Legend and Maizai holding the line. Point C being captured. But again, 2 caps is not enough, and the capture is completely stuffed. And that is going to be it. Majestic looks poised to take this. Moving on to the semifinals. And Singularity, despite a valiant effort, they are out of... Oops. They are out of this tournament. And they're going home. Which is going to be the game. That is it. That is our first quarterfinals match today as Majestic moves on to the semifinals. The next match we will have is North Kings versus Bespredel Gaming, who will be, well, the challenger for Majestic. Whoever wins the next round will be fighting Majestic in the semifinals.
Mission accomplished. Good work.
But for now, we have Majestic getting a dominating lead in the hardpoint and in the domination rounds. Well done to you. Congratulations. And we will be pretty shortly coming back with the next round, again, which was North Kings versus Bespredel Gaming. So stay tuned for that. But for now, we shall be taking a short break. And when we're coming back, we will have a co-caster. I will have a second person here, so that'll be exciting. Stay tuned for that. And see you in the next match. Welcome back, everyone, to the Trinity League Season 2 quarterfinals. We are going to be into this last quarterfinals, which will be North Kings versus Bespredel Gaming. I'm your host, Dominic, and I'm joined this match by Espada.
Hello, everybody. To be honest, I don't know these two teams, but I'm pretty curious to see how they're gonna play with.
I must say, I am in the same boat as Espada. These two teams are kind of a familiar. Vex? That's a familiar name, but it seems kind of common, and that is not a familiar name to me for COD Mobile.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I already heard something about North Kings, but I don't think I just cast them. And the other team, yeah, I mean, I really don't know them.
So with that said, North Kings is kind of showing a pretty strong opening. They have that first point well under control. Though the rotations are already in place, and we seem to have much stronger rotations coming out here from Bespredel Gaming. Already Ice Cream is ready.
Contact with enemy.
Almost there. Keep it up. Capture the objective.
All right. I mean, I can say the other team is already in the second hardpoint, and they're taking full control of the new point at the moment.
With that, though, they have lost it, so Bespredel Gaming starting to fall very far behind here. North Kings, 30-point lead, solid control over the point, and Vex in particular going around just hunting the opposition to make make Mr. Ops' job as easy as possible.
Yeah, I can tell. I also see Vex is doing a great job with defense for North Kings, who was in the back alley and also in the garden, and he's defending pretty good.
As a result, North Kings able to hold on to the point the entire time. They have had like 2 seconds near the beginning they didn't have. Everything else belongs to them. 70-point lead coming out of that. Now the house belongs to Bespredel Gaming.
Yeah, they're holding the point, and they need to defend it. But I can see North Kings are contesting it, and they took it. So GG for them.
Targets in sight.
Well, North Kings certainly really do have great knowledge of their rotations, what they need to do. It's been now finally a kill over from them, but it's other than this, North Kings, they've been on point with the rotations, they've been on point with the defense. We're looking at them going to the next point completely, so this isn't going to be... This is going to go to Bespredel a little bit, but North Kings still having the stronger position, and Bespredel just seems disorganized.
Yeah, I can tell North Kings I mean have the correct spawn zone for the moment, and they are already in the next harbor in the market, and they are holding it. I can see it.
With that, though, defense coming in. Vulcan doing an amazing job. 3 kills off the bat just to hold that point perfectly.
All right, North Kings are still holding the point. Like, they need to recapture the hard point. I mean, talking with the opposite team, and they took it. I can tell.
Bespredel has come in here, and North Kings, okay, they've got it again. This has been the consistent pattern. Bespredel able to hold on for a couple seconds. North Kings able to hold on for basically the rest of the time.
Yes. I think they also have the correspondence for the moment.
Yeah,
I
you're
think
right.
it's yeah. Thoughtful game for the other team.
Yep. As Espada said, we have North Kings already prepped for the garden. Though, having a harder time controlling it. We may see a momentum shift here.
Alright, I can say North King lost the point, and at the moment they need to recapture it. But probably, I mean, they're doing the best they can do, and they're contesting it, and they recapture it. So again, GG for North Kings.
Particularly GG for Mr. Ops here. Doing an amazing job getting a third kill on this, finally being taken up by Yakrut, but that was after 3 kills. The rest of the team was gone, and the lead remains basically 2-1. Next
All right.
rotation's there.
Yes.
Mr. Ops. Mr. Ops? How in the world did you do that, Mr. Ops? Well, that is a perfect capture on their part. Vulcan on defense along with Saper, but Mr. Ops and Saper are basically holding that entire building down.
Alright, I'm watching Vex. He's defending from the gas station, and he did a double kill, so nice for him. He's checking the back alley, and another kill. Let's see if he did... Okay, he basically did 4 kills to defend for Not Kings, the hardpoint in the market, and he did it. So, alright, the next hardpoint is in the top kitchen, and let's see if Not Kings are already in it, or maybe the other team.
Looks like the other team. See, Bespredel Gaming looking to find their comeback opportunity here. Thankfully, the house is a fairly difficult point to retake, so I'm not sure that's going to give North Kings any real problems. Their retaking skill has been, well, quite above and beyond what I'm normally used to seeing.
Yeah, I mean, they're good to retaking points. I mean, we'll see that, and we already saw that.
And we're seeing it attempted again. Mr. Ops coming in here, getting Yakrut down, and Ice Cream. Candace low, looking to find a retake, but it's not gonna happen. Ice Cream did respawn quite close. Attempting it again. Though we're at 10 seconds left, I'm looking to see where's the rotation coming in here to the factory. Or bakery, rather. Mr. Ops has it. Mr. Ops loses it. Baby Cake taking it, but the rest of the team already in position. North King's coordination has been pretty phenomenal. They, really, this is... Not sure about you, Espada, but I have not seen a game this lopsided at this level.
I mean, I can tell they played pretty good. I mean, they were so good to hold the point and defend it, and they also were so good to retake the point that they lost. So yeah, I mean, they played kind of good, I can tell it.
Well, with that good play from them, they're moving on with 1 point to their name. And a very strong lead, momentum-wise, going into the Search and Destroy match on firing range. So, Spot, what do you generally find... I mean, you mentioned you play this competitively. How do you find firing range for Search and Destroy?
I mean, to be honest, I prefer to play Search and Destroy on stand-up map. But, I mean, I played a lot of tournaments also in firing range map. And, I mean, for my play style, it's kind of good to play the defense for firing range, but it depends, for example, your role, if you're an assault rifle or you're SMG player or you use a sniper. I mean, for the sniper, normally it's better to start with the defense normally, but as I said, it depends from player to player.
Well, that is pretty consistent with what we've seen from these teams, as they are about to get ready. We're going to see how well they're able to make that sniper defense work, because I agree, sniper defense on this is pretty critical to that first pick and opening up the defense.
Yes, I think you're right, and I'm also pretty curious to see how they're gonna plan the bomb North Kings. Really want to see it. If they're gonna plan for the first time on B or A, and in which way. So yeah.
Agree. I think Bespredel gets the first plant, but I am curious as well with North Kings because of how aggressive they were in the hardpoint match. what they're going to do here.
Yes, I really want to see it. And yeah, we miss one player to put ready, and after we can go, I think.
Vex. Actually, Whifficle and Vex are both waiting. Are we... Is there something we're waiting for? I'm not seeing something in any of the Discord chat on it. Apologies, stream. We appear to be having some small difficulties with the players. They are, I assume, getting water or otherwise refreshing themselves. I mean...
Probably. I don't know.
Well, one can only assume, although admittedly it's a portable game, it won't necessarily stop you. But Whifficle back in, just waiting on Vex. Presumably getting dinner. Okay, not really, but... I mean, unless they're trying to figure out whether to swap.
They're also running to him. I mean, his teammates are saying to, like, in the room chat to put ready. But, by the way, one of his teammates said he's coming, so I think he's gonna put ready soon.
Okay,
I mean, I hope.
good. Facts. Well, anyway, we will be getting to that shortly. I think... Just thinking to myself in terms... there we go. There's the match started. I don't have to fill time anymore with random tactics discussion. We can actually get to the game and see what the players are actually going to do.
Alright, here we are. Alright, so North Kings need to defend for the first 5 rounds.
9... We're playing 10 rounds, so it'll be 9 rounds.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, no,
So, yeah,
comp rules... you're right, comp rules is 5. Because that's up to 6. But
yes,
the
exactly.
Omen rules that Trinity uses, that... Or not Omen rules specifically, but yeah, it's 10 rounds, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's an easy mistake to make.
Yeah. Alright. Okay, I say the sniper for North Kings is Mr. Oops. Do I really want to say how he's gonna play with the sniper?
Well, he's in the command post. Going for... That's pretty standard spread of defense. Baby Cake, on the other hand, leading the charge into point B.
Yeah,
Getting a pick off Saper and Vulcan. Vex, not able to defend the plant.
The bomb has been planted.
Bespredel Gaming
And
on a...
yeah. Nice quick for Mr. Oops, I can tell.
Beautifully done there. Ice Scream. However,
Well-
finishing off with a knife, too, of all things.
Nice, for real.
Well, so it goes sometimes. I wonder who's running sniper on BG. Like, I don't see anyone pulling... Oh, there it is, Whifficle. Whifficle's on the sniper.
Oh, okay, yeah, he's using it. DLK.
That's...
Okay, nice, quick.
Ooh, very nice shot. Opens up the defense again. Saber and Vulcan down for the second time, too. And it's low opening up. We have a 4v3. 3v3 with Baby Cake being taken out by Vex. Whifficle going around the side, getting flanked.
Yeah.
Yakrut and Mr. Ops. Last little fight. Cordite versus Sniper. Mr. Ops spots Yakrut. Misses the headshot.
The enemy has the bomb.
Yakrut looks to be rotating at point A.
Yeah, he's probably going to plan on A. Oh, I like Mr. Oops.
Mr. Ops almost saw that coming. They turned around like a half second too soon. And that was that. So 2-0 for the attacking team. Bespredel Gaming finding their way back into this tournament.
Contact with enemy.
Vulcan down. Vex down. Saper down. A lot of repicks, though. Yeah, Krut forced to retreat for a little while. Saper will be able to move in. Saper down. Mr. Ops and Pandaslow. Mr. Ops, here's your chance at redemption.
Yeah, let's see. It's basically a 1v1 right now.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and Bespredel gaming had like 45 seconds to plant the bomb, but okay, alright. Mr. Ops got killed for the second time, and yeah. 3-0 for Bespredel gaming.
Hat-trick on the attacker, especially considering the last round. I mean, Bespredel gaming must have been practicing the search and destroy, because their coordination here is completely unlike what we were seeing in the first round.
Yeah, I agree. Probably, yes, you're right.
Well, with a goal taken out, that's not the opening that I'm sure Bespredel Gaming wanted here, but they get the refrag on Eindip and Saper.
I think
3v3?
Vulcan is lagging a little bit because he reconnected one time. Maybe, I'm not sure.
That has been happening, actually. We've had issues. Yesterday, we had both games decided by a 4v5 due to a disconnect.
Oh.
Yeah, that's been actually that's been an issue for, I don't know what's going on. Apparently someone in, can't remember which player it was, but they were in Italy, and they had some issues with power in their city.
Okay, that sounds funny. Alright.
So, I don't know exactly what's going on the network-wise. Hopefully that gets sorted out soon enough, though. I'd rather not have another game decided by a disconnect.
Yeah, I hope for too. And there's the last one for Lord King, still Mr. Ops with the sniper.
They are coming in there with 27 seconds left, or actually 15 seconds left when you count the defuse time. Desperate coming in.
Walker for Mr. Ops. And yeah.
Yeah, Krut off the flank. 4-0 shutout. My goodness, Bespredel.
Yeah, it's funny to see that Mr. Ops is always the last one for North Kings at the moment.
I can't say I'm terribly surprised. They are the sniper, but it's got to be painful. I mean, they've had this position. They could clutch out the games 4 times in a row, and each time they've had that removed from them. Well, there's the plant very early.
On A bomb. And they plan it.
Well, it's 4v5. North King's able to turn that into a 2v2. Mr. Ops, again, as you mentioned before.
With the KN, so he's not using the sniper at the moment.
No, but they do, along with Vulcan, clutch it out. Mr. Ops getting redeemed, getting the defuse.
Yeah. Alright, so basically 4-1 for Bespredel Gaming. I really want to see if North Kings can do a comeback on Search and Destroy.
Well, if they can do a comeback, now's the time. Bespredel Gaming not quite having the advantage on their phase of attack.
Yes, you're right.
Like North
Okay,
King's
Mr. Ops is actually on like B bomb for this round.
Yeah, good call on their part. Hard push. Hard push, getting stuffed. Saper performing today. Whifficle, the only one left as a result. Vulcan cleaning that up, and this may be the comeback you're talking about, Espada.
Yeah, probably, yes. Nice hip fire for Vulcan. I might like it.
Really? That was hip fire? Sheesh.
Yeah, he was a hip fire. With the QQ9.
Oh, that's okay. That's pretty fast fire rate, so I guess it works. I'm surprised they were able to do so well off hip fire. It was a short range fight, but man, that's an impressive situation.
Yeah, I mean, QQ9 is pretty good for hip fire, but I think the best SMG for hip fire is the Cordite. It's a really good weapon to hip fire.
Yeah, Cordite Cordite has really come into its own popularity-wise. We aren't seeing very many of them this tournament, bizarrely, but the last tournament I casted before this was just Cordites everywhere. Like, teams would have 4 Cordites.
Okay.
Yeah, like 4 Cordite players all at once. It was kind of bizarre, but it was effective.
Well, I mean, Cordite is a really good, is a really great firearm. But I mean, in these 2 teams, I think I saw just 1 Cordite for 1 round, maybe. Not sure about that.
Yeah, Yakrut's the only one with a Cordite in their possession.
Oh yeah, okay. By the way, alright, Note Kings won again this round, and we are 4-3. And maybe the comeback I was talking about is real, Dominic.
Looks like it might be. At the very least, it is not going to be a shutout. The important thing is North Kings has a fighting chance when it comes into their attack phase, which will be in 2 rounds.
Yeah, exactly.
Last 2 rounds, though, North Kings completely the wrong point. Hard push onto B. Saper holding the line along with Vex. And actually managing to do it fairly well. Yakrut down, Whifficle still up. Can't find a pick, though. Mr. Ops holding a nice firing angle, keeping Whifficle basically pinned down. And that is it. 4v4. North Kings comeback is very much real.
Yeah, GG for North Kings. But I mean, it's still possible for another comeback for Bespredel Gaming too.
Absolutely. It's not out of the question, but considering their performance early on, they went 4-0, completely uncontested, and now they're unable to get a single point to their name.
Yeah.
That is a big momentum shift. That's saying a lot. Early plan coming in here. Mr. Ops on that. Nails some nice shots there, getting rid of... Well, not quite getting rid of anyone, but covering the line. Does get rid of Baby Cake, opening up for the defuse, and indeed, 5v4 into North King's attack phase. There was that comeback. Good call, Espada.
Really, yeah. I mean, I predicted it.
You did predict it, and you were right. It is 5-4 to North Kings as they go into the attack round. And now, Espada, you get to see what you asked for, which is what is North Kings going to do on their first push? And it looks like it is going to be a soft push onto A. Bit of safe, Mr. Ops there. Through the bathroom.
Okay, they're all going through, exactly. They're all going through the bathrooms. And maybe Saber is going to plant the bomb. Yeah, definitely. And I think Whifficle is lagging a little bit.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. I wonder if that's why the comeback was happening. I hate to say that, but...
Well, let's see.
I know. Ice Cream and Baby Cake. They're still in. And Saper holding that point pretty well. I got 15 seconds left. Ice Cream, the only one left to hold this, and they are down.
Good game. So 6-4 for North Kings.
Well, North Kings only got 4 rounds left, potentially. That will... 4 rounds, and they are into the semifinals. So the stakes are getting higher and higher. Bespredel Gaming can't afford to lose too many rounds here. Panda down. Ian on the plant. Whifficle coming around into the command center, looking to find something. Oh. Oh dear, they're still having connection issues from the looks of it. Ice Cream looking to cover for that, though. Yakrut are on the side on the trailer. Vex now the only one left on North Kings. Up against Whifficle and Yakrut. Whifficle gets taken out. Ooh.
Double Vex.
Vex.
I mean,
Brilliantly done.
Also, a really good assault rifle. So I really like to use it.
Well, I must say, Vex is making very good use of it. And I can see why you like it.
Okay, Bex is hip firing like randomly. I don't know.
Huh.
Targets in sight.
Okay, he's checking basically the flank at the moment.
Yeah, Kroot in the trailer, though, taking out Saber and Ops immediately. No plant even. This actually looks like it is a bit of a momentum shift. Vex, it's up to you. One down, slide kill, baby cake takes out Vex.
Lost that round. It's not over.
That's the round.
Ready up.
I don't know if Bespredel Gaming starting to do like a little comeback.
Objectives.
I don't know, to be honest.
I
I'm not
don't
going
know
to
either. I think another round will be needed to see what's going on, but Vex and Yakrut both down right at the start. There's an opening. There's Einden looking for a plant. Or Aiden looking for a plant. Renee's not able to find their mark.
Contact with enemy.
Now Mr. Ops and Aiden holding the line.
It's all up to you.
Ooh, Ice Cream goes down. Whifficle, don't lag now.
Oh,
up to
nice.
you.
Difficult. Nice.
Oh, nice, but
Wow.
not enough, I'm afraid. Aiden
Yeah.
takes it.
Good, but not enough.
So with that, North Kings, 2 rounds remain for them. They just have to take this. They are still on the attack, and that attack is nicely done shot there. Mr. Ops unfortunately doesn't manage to get a kill off that, but Saper with the grenade to take out Panda. Ice Cream trying to help defend that, but Saper stopping any real damage from happening. Full hit on Plant, but Whifflicle's the only remaining team member.
Nice work. Get ready for the
Full sweep. So here we are. There's the comeback. Finishing up last round. Bespredel Gaming has to win, has to not lose a single round from this point on if they want to stay in the tournament.
Yeah, maybe it's not the last round. I mean, I hope for them, but I'm not sure.
And that is a fair hope to have. 4-4 though. It's looking bad. Whifficle, Yakrut, the only ones left. Whifficle, the only one left.
Yes. Okay, he's in the top team with the DOK. And Note Kings are playing the bone A. So I really want to see if Whifficle is able to do a clutch for this round. But
Does
no.
not see Vex coming up the staircase though, so the clutch is denied.
Yeah.
10-5, North Kings taking it, and they will move on to the semifinals, where they will be able to fight against our previous winners, Singularity. Sorry, not Singularity. What am I saying? Singularity got their butts kicked against Majestic. There's the world I want to live in. No, I'm kidding. Actually, Majestic played well. Majestic played brilliantly well. So yeah, Majestic will be up against North Kings, and that will be our semifinals, but that will be another time. It won't be today. These are the matches for today. These are the quarterfinals. Semifinals, I don't know if they'll be next weekend. I'm guessing they are. But anyway, do stay tuned. Join up in the Discord. I will drop link in chat because the Discord will contain all the relevant information.
Yes.
If I... No. Why can I not get the invite link here? Alright, so invite link is in chat. So if you check that, you will get into the Discord for Trinity League, and there will be announcements for when the next broadcasts are. But for now,
Yeah, can I ask you the chat because I don't see it, maybe?
Oh, the chat is for the... It's on the YouTube channel for the stream itself.
Okay, because I'm actually on my secondary account at the moment.
I
So
will get you
hopefully I'm
the...
not able to do that.
Alright, DM'd.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. So anyway, that is going to be it for tonight, though. So thank you all for watching. Thank you, Bespredel, for the co-casting. And we will see you all on, I believe, next Saturday. Though again, join the Discord to find out exactly when things happen. So until then, have a good night, everyone.